Hi, fabulous Capricorn. This is your September 2019 reading. It's a general reading, so please take that into account as it won't resonate with everybody, but take what you need and discard the rest. I'm going to be doing things a little bit differently this month, and as you can see, I've put on some messages from Spirit that have come through prior to your reading. The first one is choose your flavor. Now, when Spirit brought that through, it's, to me, what they're saying is you probably might have pick of the bunch this month when it comes to exuding those love vibes. So you may have a flurry of people that could be coming towards you and wanting to express their love. So you're very attractive this month. The next one is empty nest, which is, look, it says basically as it is, empty nest. You could be finding that your children are moving out of home if you have children. But not only that, Spirit was telling me about the fact that you may be feeling that little bit discontent, little bit lonely, that type of thing. And it is about being bored and not knowing what to do with yourself. So you may find, even though that you're very attractive, but you may be that little feeling that little bit lonely and, bored shitless, basically. Anyway, the third one that came through was bargain basement. So the bargain basement refers to perhaps you could pick up a good deal, but what they're saying that Spirit was telling me about is that perhaps even because you may be feeling a bit lonely with the empty nest, that you may go do a fair bit of shopping to help out, your feelings of, that empty feeling. I'm also going to be passing on a couple of oracle cards. The first deck that we're going to be using is Oracle of the Hidden Worlds by Lucy Cavendish. And I've pre-shuffled already just to save a little bit of time, but I'm just giving them a little bit of shuffle so you can see that. And we'll see what the overall energies are with these ones as well. So this is for you, Capricorn, for September 2019. Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to take that one because that was the first one that's there. The Gathering. So choose your flavor. The Gathering. So it's community, kinship, companionship. Well, that is, you can't make that shit up. So here you may find that you may go in and be able to choose your flavor because you're very attractive to whoever would be, in the basic direction more than anything. So know that you're getting yourself out there, but also you are being noticed. Which is very interesting. So you may be going to a few parties and being very attractive there, Capricorn, which is awesome. Okay, the second deck is the Spirit Animal Oracle Guide by Colette Baron-Reid. Again, I have pre-shuffled these just to save a bit of time. And we're having a look for what's coming for you for September, Capricorn, in 2019. These are beautiful cards. I didn't get to everybody in August only because due to ill health, but that's okay. You have got Frog Spirit. Clear out the clutter. Now, when this card comes out, it can mean quite a fair few things. And if it's pertaining to what Spirit brought through, clearing out the clutter is basically saying that, perhaps the empty nest, clearing out, getting rid of. So very, very interesting. Also, frog cleansing, I know from experience, is about cleansing yourself of negative energies, perhaps even the lower vibrations that you may have found that feeling that little bit lonely. So, cleansing yourself off of those vibes type of thing. I'm going to get into your tarot. These are the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Manchetti. Again, I have pre-shuffled, but I'm going to give you another shuffle here to see what's coming up for you, Capricorn, in September 2019. Alrighty. Awesome. The overall energy here is the High Priestess. Beautiful. When the High Priestess comes through, it's about secrets being revealed. So, but also now, I always find this card very attractive, only because it's so elegant, it's so poised, but it's also using your intuition when it comes through. So you may have to use your intuition when it comes to this month. That could be the overall feel here, but also something coming out to light, secrets being revealed. I'm going to put them down, the cards down, and then go through them. So the Hangman comes out, then the Moon, wow, the Sun, oh my gosh, the Queen of Cups, Nine of Wands, and the Seven of Swords. Interesting, you have 4 major arcanas here, which is very powerful change that is coming through. So when the first card comes up, Hangman, it might mean that you've been hanging around waiting for things to get better, perhaps, and it could be to do with your love life because the Queen of Cups comes up, but we're going to get to that. So you may be hanging around waiting for things to get better, or perhaps you've put yourself in that self-imposed limitation by perhaps not getting out there. And maybe August, it could have been a month where you had to take a step back, or you felt the need to just, not get around and, get out and be social. So there is a self-imposed limitation, but also hanging around, waiting. The moon comes in and says something is about to make itself very, very known, or perhaps even someone is going to make themselves very, very known. So it is basically clarity coming for you so that you'll see things in a better light. So perhaps you're seeing people in a different light, when you're choosing your flavor, or the empty nest, or you could even the bargain basement, basically, you're going shopping, because you may be that little bit lonely, which is a self-imposed limitation too here. But maybe you've received that clarity and you need to get out a little bit more because the sun's shining and saying, look, there's so much joy, there's so much capability, there's so much happiness that's out there waiting for you. So September could be the month that you're getting out there and that you finally made that decision to get out there, because the Queen of Cups comes along. She's a beautiful, nurturing soul, but also she keeps things to herself. She keeps her emotions to herself. So maybe this self-imposed limitation, maybe you've been keeping to yourself and you haven't got out, but now you realize that you need to get out. So something's going to be clear to you, and it's about using your intuition. So maybe you've got that niche from spirit saying, well, you know what, I've actually got to get out there and be that little bit social. Here, the Nine of Wands comes across and says, you know what, you've been working really hard, you're tired, everything like that. But also the communication side of things here. When this one comes through, it is basically saying that you haven't spoken for a while, or you haven't got yourself out there for a while. It's sort of like, oh no, you've been probably too tired to go out or do anything. And probably now is the time to then, 7 of Swords, let go of stuff and get out there. So maybe even let go of the past, letting things go which held you back. So you can see here that he's hanging on to the swords here, which is communication as well. But maybe you've been too frightened to come out and, go out socially. So this is basically saying to you, perhaps you've got the clarity. Remember, it's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Perhaps you've just gained clarity. Look, I need to get out a little bit more. I need to be social, because I tell you what, there's some bloody good vibes here about choose your flavor, what spirit had brought through. Empty nest. Now, there's perhaps, you've been feeling that lonely. You need to get out. And even if it's shopping, the bargain basement, getting out, grabbing a bargain. But the gathering, being more social. I mean, this all pertains to it. Frog spirit, cleansing yourself of negative energy. Perhaps you've realised that, it's no good sitting at home. It's no good being unsocial. This will be a great month for you to really get out there and start to enjoy, because I tell you what, the sun comes along and there's so much happiness there for you, just waiting there for you. Enjoy September 2019, Capricorn, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye for now.